Yeah.
I think it tastes terrible.
Duck on its
Too
own, you
gamey?
don't like? Oh, I love duck.
Like Sunois, have you gotten duck
Yes!
from Sunois?
Oh, yeah.
You like it?
Yes!
Yeah, I like
like
it.
it.
That's my
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
death row
well,
meal.
Yeah.
We didn't get the duck.
No.
No, we didn't get the duck.
Oh, I love it.
Hmm.
I don't really
I
eat
had duck
duck.
at Chinatown in Philadelphia. Yeah, it was just me. It was alright. But yeah, I agree. Like you would get more flavor out of making like a turkey than doing like a sausage, mushroom, like stuff. Like
Right.
there would be more to it than that
Right,
instead of like
right.
poultry with poultry.
We were it was kind of gimmicky.
It's very.
Was a turducken actually a thing before John Madden, or did he make it up?
I think it's been a thing for a while. I have no idea the origins of the turducken.
But he had to popularize it. Nobody would have. I wouldn't have had any idea what a turducken was beforehand.
I don't know the correlation between John Madden and turducken.
He always has one because they do the Thanksgiving football games, and he always did them and had like an 8-legged turducken.
So he would give a turkey leg to the player of the game.
Yes.
And he decided that, like 1 year, like, I think early on he wanted to give it to like the whole offensive line because they had, so he needed more legs on the turkey.
Gotcha.
So they like
So
hit them on with skewers and.
yeah. I like that it's totally not necessary to have a turducken to do that because there's nothing about the leg at the top.
But then the turducken just seems like that's a manly football player deal.
That's a
But yeah, that's
turkey.
probably what it is. Like you have the opportunity to kill 3 animals instead of just one.
Right.
So that makes you even more manly.
Pork and lamb and upscale and that. Because the bird's better.
Isn't that what they do with meatloaf?
Yes.
Like real meatloaf is pork and beef and
Really?
I just think you would need a really big
Sometimes it's
oven
platter.
yeah.
to ram the sheep and the pig into the cow.
Wow.
Like a pig and a cow. So it's a baby.
We've got a beef roast, and inside of that is a chicken, unboned, and there's something inside. We ran out of room, so there are hot dogs in there.
That's not at all.
3 animals, 3 different species.
People are not waiting.
Yes, they are.
Oh, no.
Are they not?
They can eat. I don't want it to get cold.
Well, how about with this one? We'll eat.
Okay.
That is.
Yes.
We're letting
Yep.
Fantastic.
4 minutes.
You guys are adorable in there.
Like 11 points. Yeah.
The last one before we can all eat is closer.
Did you both go to sleep?
Did you guys catch that?
There isn't a door over there.
Actually, all the companies did. No, not. you
Hannah
guys
caught
were
it too, actually.
Yeah, she was actually in middle school.
Are you serious?
I was a freshman in high school, and she was an 8th grader, so I was crossing the parking lot. High school.
You made that sound like you were
I know.
18 and she was 12.
Alright, everyone.
I was driving home from college, and she needed a ride home to her parents from middle school, and
Yeah,
I just knew then. What's that?
do it.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, wait, no, you're coming out, right, Anna?
Yeah, I'm coming out.
You guys have the best communication.
What's in Scotch sauce?
Scotch, mustard, green onions,
Oh, it's good.
salt, pepper, cream.
It's tasty.
You're about that to go.
Better than the chips.
Chips are
Oh. Chips are pretty good.
I mean, I haven't had this yet, I'm sure it's got that.
Actually, I kind of need a crunch in my texture. I might just fire a few chips in.
A little layer. It could have been a layer between the meats and patties.
What about making this like a little bit of a dip? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3-layer duck.
So, oh yeah.
I think more than anything, it has a liver flavor to it. Which I know a lot of people like liver, but
Liver and onions?
Never anything to do.
The texture of liver is, I think, what I always. Doesn't it?
Fry
I
the
haven't
slice
eaten all
of liver mesh.
Yeah, that.
And,
That's a
Right.
southern thing, I'm sure,
Pretty tasty.
right?
yeah.
What it,
Or
liver-
fry it with some onions and potatoes.
It's like sausage, like
Is it like
sliced
liver mush?
sausage, and it kind of
It
tastes like
comes in a
sausage.
block
Yeah.
Okay.
wrapped in like wax paper. Mises is the go-to. for
Yeah.
it.
Is it like liverwurst? Is it like a similar?
I don't know,
Isn't
I've never
pate
had
in
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it like pate then?
Kind, but not as soft, I don't think. Like,
Okay.
it's kind of substantial, but it has, well, texture. But it's thick, so you can like slice it and like fry it, which is my preferred way.
And it's
Yeah.
what?
Like, the package says liver pudding, but
Yeah.
we call it
Sounds
liver
good.
mush.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Liver mush?
Liver mush.
Wow.
Sounds
Big in our household.
Anything's good if you can put it on a flat top. You know, like a flat top grill, like slice it.
Yeah.
on a flat
Right.
top grill. Good to go.
Exactly.
Is this popular?
Well,
I think I'm reconsidering North Carolina.
For that one reason.
Yeah, that's, don't let
I'm
that
not
throw you off.
overwhelmingly, like, it's not an overwhelming.
My family didn't really eat it. I've had it and I'm aware of it, but I didn't. Like my parents cooked it or whatever.
I
You
guess
didn't eat
my
it for
dad
breakfast,
liked
or?
Yeah.
Hannah's is actually.
It is.
But yeah, like my dad would do that and put the mustard and like little sandwich out of it.
You like,
Kind of try.
do you like sausage? Nate? Like a breakfast sausage?
No.
Depends on the form.
Oh, like a wing versus a patty? What's
The tube gets to me.
Okay, so
The so-
Niece's is like the Niece's also makes sausage and it becomes like a block and it's
So then you can
Really
make patties
good.
out of it.
that's good
Amazing.
sausage. That's something we miss living here. You can't get that just over here.
I do like this presentation a lot.
It's very
Yeah.
nice.
I'm not sure how to do it effectively though. It's not very warm.
Plenty warm.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Oh, okay.
I prefer eating the haggis like this much more than on the cracker.
How did we eat last year?
We,
Yeah,
it's
we-
a separate,
yeah, you
it's a
just-
separate.
You just had like crackers and you just sort of like,
We just kind of scooped it.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
know.
Yeah, this is way
Cracker.
better.
Not all of us use crackers.
Well, those of us who do prefer this.
I do remember that.
Fair point. Touche.
I do remember that it's one of those things where everybody didn't really was kind of grossed out, but then everybody was kind of like, oh, it's not that bad.
It's just like a hot dog.
Don't think about it.
Just eat it.
Well, this one's a different brand this year. And I don't know if it's a pregnancy thing, but it tastes a lot different.
Well, it is kind of nice with the like it all just kind of goes in the bite together.
I think it's a pregnancy thing.
Alright, so with all the talking
But,
about
there's been a
making
lot of
an
different-
actual
oh,
versus where buying it, where did you buy it?
Amazon.
Interesting.
There's a place that we've gone to in past years, but it's out. It's actually south of Billy Caldwell Golf Course a little bit. So I don't know. It's like Bryn Mawr and Caldwell or something like that. So it's a
That's
nice
right. We
green grace.
Butcher shop?
No, it was an Irish,
Right, that's right.
an Irish, a Scottish store. And actually, they just opened one at Irving Park and Southport. They just opened a big like Scottish. I think it's like Scottish, Great Britain and Ireland kind of all combined. But intriguing. I bet they have some stuff there.
Yeah, bangers and mash is awesome.
We'll have to stop by there. Forgot about that.
Cheaper on Amazon. And it's literally the exact same thing you buy at that store.
Yeah, they ship it to your front door.
In 2 days.
That's
We
what
have
I'm
time
trying
now.
I'm trying to say it's like pork shoulder.
Your gift will not be there.
Pork shoulder
The
looks
shower
good.
gift can
I
be
know.
Amazon
That's
Prime.
I'm trying to save room.
I actually ordered a book and got it the next day, and I'm just like, this is amazing.
Well, Guy Fieri also kind of did he,
That sounds awful.
yeah, well, I mean, he's a total douchebag, right? I mean, the show
Yeah, we watched the show.
just
Glasses all in the back of his head.
drives me nuts. Wearing flip-flops, but anyway. He
But I
did,
Don't wear
like
flip flops.
I like the cooking shows on the
I
channel
just
where
got a
they
flash forward
highlight
of
what
Nathan
other
as
people do.
grandpa.
yeah.
So I put up with him because I like seeing
That same
other-
thing, same way. The guy gets to me, but the material. But the one in the show, they made it just like this, but then they rolled it up into a ball and fried it.
That would be good too.
Like deep fried it?
Yeah.
Frying
It was like
anything is
I
good.
was gonna say, that's always a solution
Mine would
to.
be
Deep fryer? Deep fryer? Okay, no, that's fair, that's fair. I was like, it's like a Scotch egg without the egg in the middle.
Oh, Scotch egg is so good.
What's Scotch egg?
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a hard-boiled egg with like
Heart attack.
breakfast sausage wrapped around it, breaded and deep fried.
Why have you not had one of these?
Where do you get those?
Yeah.
Where the hell do you buy
You
that?
could only eat like 3 in a lifetime though. It's so bad for you.
Well, I want to make sure I get my 3.
Tomorrow.
It depends on how long you want that lifetime.
Mike's
Yeah,
supposed
right,
to
right,
be
right.
fine at
You can have
bars.
4.
At bars?
Sometimes.
So that, well,
Yeah, it's
and I,
rare.
we know somebody who makes them.
Usually.
So, and the only places I know that do it are kind of like,
English pub style kind of.
or like
The
sort of
Gauge,
trendy restaurants.
yeah, the
Oh,
Gauge did it
yeah.
for a while. I don't know if
They
they
still
still do. Yeah.
We always got them.
Sounds like a gauge.
I mean like the quad.
The gauge.
Yeah, that's college.
I don't care. They
There's
serve Scotch eggs on
a
there.
Irish dive bar near
Okay, anyway, but
where the
in
fire
addition-
pit has.
I don't know what was Scotch egg.
So this friend has a deep fryer in their house?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you can deep fry it in,
Like
you know,
a
in a
pot of
yeah,
oil.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just put oil in.
Yeah, you just have to monitor the temperature. That was actually, I didn't actually write it down. That was gonna be one of
No,
my
not
New Year's
doing
resolutions, is to actually deep fry something. Never mind.
You're not teaching us how to do that.
I mean, I've done it on a like industrial deep fryer where I push a button and it times it for me, but I've never done it in my house.
Well, my father burned down our
That's a big
kitchen.
one.
Deep
You know,
frying
it's filtered.
potatoes.
Really?
Pot?
What's it
I'll
taste
go
like?
today.
No, tell me
It's
more.
great.
Grease fire
What was
that
the
he
technique?
handled in the wrong way. So you're supposed to suffocate it, and he threw like water on it. It's,
Mm-hmm. Grease fire, nice.
yeah.
Rich, I think we can both agree that I'm a little bit better in the kitchen than you thought.
That's true. That's true. All I'm saying is I'm the one who got the fire extinguisher.
Did he try to get you to throw soda on?
He wanted me to stop. Yeah, he panicked.
Throw soda on it?
I was like 12. I was like, oh, I mean, Dad really doesn't get it. Nope. He wanted me to go under it. I'm like, get the picture. Yeah. He had other strengths.
We had a grease fire on the back porch.
Yeah, when we first moved in.
Oh yeah.
You know, our grill only had one leg, and so I had it sit on a flower pot.
Which Nathan said, it's still good. It's still good.
Obviously.
And I was like, I don't think so. It's a hazard.
Okay,
Still
you put a
good.
flower pot? Come on, I gotta put my grill on it. How does that come about?
It was the right height.
So how did the grease collect enough to?
It didn't have anything to do with the
It
flower
was
pot.
not level.
Okay, it was a little bit not level, but I mean, we must have made 30 hamburgers or something. We had folks over, and so it just kind of,
We were really.
it wasn't big. What did we do?
We had the fire
We had
extinguisher.
the fire extinguisher, yeah.
The fire was running down the leg of
Oh, yeah.
the wooden porch.
Whoa.
We didn't do anything to the porch. We caught it in time.
That's awesome.
Do we have a fire extinguisher?
Yeah,
Where is it?
I hope so. You have to.
That's a good spot for it.
Nathan routinely follows you around. the
Yeah, I know.
I got him hidden around the house.
These safety questions.
You got a wooden
Get
back
your
porch.
store like,
Yeah.
where's ours?
Wooden back porch, yeah. That thing would go up quick.
That thing needs the burn. Bring your grill over. Take that porch out.
No, we did get a new one after that.
A new porch or grill.
He did admit
Grill.
that maybe it was not still good.
Same kind though, right?
Pretty much. It wasn't broken. It broke in the move.
Did you guys see that I got a smoker for Christmas?
No.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That
It's about
is.
this tall, red.
The color. Those are the good ones.
What's
anybody
the
ever-
brand?
No idea.
The reason I asked is my brother's been doing serious research into it, and I'm curious. Like,
My sister
Assuming
did
it's not a
serious
weed or
research
whatever,
into buying
because
this one,
it's
so
black.
it might be the one to go with. I don't know.
Sure. But have you guys ever smoked anything?
Yeah,
what are you
It's
talking
very interesting.
it's very fun.
That means you don't need fun.
I don't at the same time.
I knew that conversation was going to
It's very, there's a lot of options because you can, first of all, you can use different woods. So I happen to, it came with some apple wood chips. You could also do hickory, or you could do mesquite. I think there's a variety of things you could do. And then there's a bowl that sits in between the flame and the meat. And you fill it with water, but then you can fill it with anything else. So you could fill it with soda. You could put onions in it. You could do beer.
Apple cider.
So it's interesting because there's so many varieties of things you can try out. I've used it once, and the part I found difficult was you're not supposed to lift the lid. So with grilling, it's kind of okay. You keep checking on it, you know.
Right.
And yeah, you keep the lid down for the most part, but you keep checking. Well, this you're not supposed to check at all. And so I'm kind of like, well, I guess I'm just trusting the time. Like I really have no. There's no window.
You can
And
get a
thermometer.
digital thermometer, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to really start like